Alright guys, your boy just finished playing golf for the first time. I have a couple clips, so I'm gonna play them right now. You guys can see how good, how trash I was. So basically I was trying to vlog, but then obviously it was my first time playing. There was a lot of shit going on. Couldn't really do it. So just have a couple clips, check those out, and then let's get into UFC London. Let's do it. Yo, back in a bit. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, man. Honestly, bro, I forgot what I said during the golf thing, but I'll just give a quick little recap. Obviously, if you look at my shot, you could tell it was literally my first time playing. I'm just super happy I was able to make contact with the ball. Like me and Bobby were just talking. He was like, yeah, bro, you made contact with the ball on your first time. That's more than enough. So I'm gonna take that as a dub. I think I said this in the car. I was gonna just vlog the whole experience and make it like a dope ass vlog, but it was like super hot. We ended up getting like a random fourth, and I felt kind of awkward pulling the camera out in front of him. Also, we didn't really have a cart, so just dragging the whole camera around was just a pain in the heat. And then obviously also I was just learning a whole new sport, so I was just trying to figure that out. And it was just a lot. So, and this was also my first time like at an actual like golf club. The only golf experience I've ever had was like I played top golf like once. That's the only golf experience I've ever had. So just taking it all in, it was super fun. It was super dope. Hope next time me, Bobby, Josh, 100% gonna go out again. And that one I could probably kind of sort of vlog just because I know what I'm getting myself into. I think golf is definitely one of those sports that you have to be around the right people. Like, because I was with Josh and Bobby and they actually knew what the fuck they were doing. It was fun. They were like teaching me how to do. They were teaching me literally like golf, teaching me how to swing, aim, all that stuff. So it was super, super dope. That being said though, I definitely cannot do that every single week. Like, I don't think I realized how much like effort goes into golf. Like, we only played 9 holes, and by the end of it, I was just dead. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm done with this shit. So thank God we didn't play 18. I would have been like, yeah, fuck this, especially because it was so hot. But yeah, bro, let's get into these fights. So UFC London, it was interesting to say the least. Like Paul Craig, I wanted him to win. He lost. Mainly because he kept falling on his back. Like literally the whole time he was just trying to win off of his back, which when it works, it's amazing. Like Paul Craig gets a bunch of triangles, last second triangles, the whole thing. But Vulcan had a super smart game plan. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna fall into his guard right away. And so because of that, it was very obvious that like Paul's game plan was not good. But then we got Molly McCann, man. She tried to go for that spinning elbow again. She was super lit. Bro, Molly, after she wins, she literally does whatever the fuck she wants. It's basically like she runs the UFC. Like, There's a clip of her as Patty is walking out. She's like, yo, I'm gonna just walk out with you. And she literally just walks out with Patty. Like, it's lit. She literally does whatever she wants. She was just downing like alcohol out the bottle, like front row, just literally just doing whatever the fuck she wanted. So Molly McCann just lit, bro. Just lit. Oh, and then this one, Alexander Gustafsson. This was a heartbreaker, man. I will 100% wanted Alexander to win, or at least I wanted it to be competitive. But right off the bat, Alexander just got fucked up. Like as you guys can see, he got knocked out in a minute. So yeah, man, it was very unfortunate. I personally do think Alexander should hang it up. I think it's about that time. Like his chin looked terrible. Like it was just bad overall, man. Then the people's main card, Patty Pimblett versus Jordan Levitt. They're both going at each other pre-conference, just questions, taking questions from journalists, things like that. Jordan Levitt said that he would like drop him and then start twerking, some stupid shit. Patty was like, I'm gonna teabag him. But Patty ended up winning. He got a rear naked on him. And then, of course, he did teabag him. So it was fucking goofy. But then I think what's dope though is that afterwards he talked about mental health. One of Patty's close friends, like a few days before the fight, actually took his own life. So Patty, during his post-conference, was talking about mental health, which was a super dope message. So yeah, man, shout out Patty. I think Patty is 100% the next quote-unquote UFC superstar. He knows how to sell a fight. He's a very entertaining fighter. His walkout's lit. Everything about him is super, super dope. And also now that he has like a positive message as well as the antics, like he has both, I think Patty's 100% gonna be a superstar as long as he keeps winning. Like if he keeps fighting the way he is, he'll be the next superstar in no time. Next up, Jack Hermanson, Chris Action Man Curtis. Darren Till was supposed to be here. Chris Curtis replaced him, which was unfortunate. Darren Till got an injury and had to back out. But I mean, Jack Hermanson just put on a clinic, bro. Like he looked like a kickboxer. Like he is known for being a wrestler. He just looked like a solid kickboxer out there. He had the perfect game plan for Chris Curtis. Afterwards, they were like talking shit to each other, and looked like Chris Curtis was like flicking them off. There was a whole bunch of shit going on. But then I think after Chris Curtis on Twitter was like, yo, I was wildin'. Like Jack Hermanson is a great dude. It was just in the moment. Adrenaline was rushing and they just started going at it. But the fight was super dope. I'm super. I think both of these fighters I'm really looking forward to their next fight as well. Chris Curtis, although he lost, I still really like the way he fights when he fights like really well, which is, I guess, a weird thing to say. But when Chris Curtis is on, he's a super fun fighter to watch. But I guess that's literally any fighter. Let's just move on, bro. The main card, Curtis Blades, Tom Aspinall. Very, very unfortunate, man. Tom went to kick. As he landed, it looked like his knee just kind of buckled and gave out. And then he was just on the floor, just clutching his knee. I don't think there's an official report yet, but I do know, and also looking at like other videos, he couldn't even like stretch his knee out. And that's usually either an ACL or MCL tear. And because he was in so much pain, it's most likely an MCL, because ACL doesn't necessarily hurt that much when you tear it, but MCL just kills. I don't think there's like an official report or anything, but hopefully he's able to recover pretty quickly and yeah, man, get back to it. Curtis Blades, however, super dope fighter. He's from Chicago. He's born in Chicago, so fuck with him heavy. He's also a super dope fighter. Obviously, everyone knows his wrestling is insane, but his last few fights, he's been throwing them hands. You can see he has the knockout power. He has all of it. And I think now he finally has a very solid all-around game. Like he can strike with the best of them. He has the most takedowns in UFC history. I think he's one fight away from a title shot, honestly. I think one win against a top 5 opponent is gonna 100%. His next fight should be for the belt. But yeah, man, quick little recap of UFC London. Now this weekend, UFC 277. Oh shit, I honestly didn't know that this Paul Costa Luke Rockhold fight was for 277. It was originally clearly canceled. This fight I was actually really looking forward to. So I don't know who got injured. I don't know who pulled out or whatever happened, but hopefully that fight they actually make it again, because that's one fight I'm really looking forward to. But anyway, we got Anthony Lionheart Smith versus Ankalaev. I think this should be a good fight. Ankalaev is 17-1. He's a rising prospect. His only loss is actually to Paul Craig, and he got caught in the triangle the last second of the 5th round. So, or 3rd round was it? I think it was a 3-round fight, but literally the last second he got caught in a triangle, had to tap. That's literally his only loss. Anthony Smith obviously fought John Jones for the belt. He got hit with an illegal knee and could have been the champ, but he said, "Nah, I want it the hard way," which, I mean, I respect it. He didn't want the belt that way. And then afterwards, he did slide a little bit. He wasn't winning as much as he usually does, but now he's put together a few really solid wins. So again, another one of those fights I'm looking forward to. My prediction for this, I think Ankalaev's going to take it, honestly. I personally want Anthony Smith to win. I think it'd be dope if he won, but realistically, Ankalaev is just crazy good, and I think he's gonna take it. Alex Perez, Pantoja. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with either fighter, so yeah, man. Honestly, I don't know too much about them other than they've both lost to Figueiredo in their recent fights. So this matchup, I think it should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. Then we got Derek Lewis back versus Sergey Pavlovich. Derek Lewis, obviously, we already know, dude's a beast, knockout power crazy. So Sergey, up and comer, heavyweight, going up against Derek Lewis, who's legit one of the elites. So obviously, if Sergey wins, this pushes him to the elite of the division. Derek Lewis has honestly been getting fed a bunch of like up and comers. Like, he fought Chris Daukaus recently. Obviously, he had his fight with Ty. He lost that, but at that point, Ty was still sort of an up and comer. And again, with Sergey, another up and comer. So my prediction for this, honestly, I'm just go with Derek Lewis. I think Derek Lewis will win. It's in Texas. It's in Dallas. It's not Houston, but it's still Texas. So he's gonna get that Texas love. And yeah, man, I want to see another Derek Lewis knockout. It's gonna be lit. And then the co-main, Brandon Moreno, Kai Kara France. They've already fought once before. That fight was lit. UFC actually recently put it on YouTube. They put the full fight on YouTube, so I watched it fairly recently, and yeah, man, it was lit fight. But that being said, they're both two completely different fighters now. Also, this is like a hard fight to judge because they're both just dope people. Like Brandon Moreno is just a chill guy. Kai, same thing, chill guy. Brandon just be playing with his Legos, like just with his family. Like, he's just on some chill shit. So both super dope people. I'm just looking forward to a lit ass fight. Personally, I'm leaning towards Kai Kara France for this, only because I think Kai's just super hungry. Like, just looking at his interviews, just looking at the way he speaks, especially after his Cody Garbrandt knockout, and then just completely demolishing Oscar Askarov. I think Kai literally put on a clinic for that fight. So I think just with the momentum that Kai has, I'm leaning towards him. So my prediction is Kai Kara France, but I wouldn't be surprised if Brandon won. Like, it's a very close fight. I just hope it's super entertaining. Should be a good one. Then finally, main card, Juliana Pena, Amanda Nunes. Bro, even though Juliana Pena is the champ, it's so hard to bet against Amanda Nunes, man. Like, with my money on the line, I'm still betting Nunes. I'm pretty sure she's the favorite. Personally, I do want to see Juliana win. I think it'd be super dope if she solidifies, like, yeah, nah, I'm the champ for real. I think it would be super cool to see. But that being said, Nunes she's different, bro. She's literally the GOAT. Again, it's one of those I hope is just a good fight. I think if Juliana makes it dirty, she's gonna win again. If it's under Amanda's terms, where it's just super clean, Juliana's just kind of backing up, then Amanda's gonna easily just demolish her. Again, hopefully it's a good fight, bro. But yeah, man, that is it for this video, man. Cover UFC 277, talk about UFC London, show some golf clips. Hey, if you're a legit golfer, feel free to give me tips in the comments too. Because I could take all the help I need, bro. Like, for real. So yeah, man, with that, check out all the links in bio. Leads to some of my socials or something I'm doing, man. So go check everything out. And yeah, bro, with that, out of here. Peace.